guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a very interesting one. You've seen from the title, I'm talking about the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundations, and I recently purchased the matte one, the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation, and it's supposed to be full coverage, it's supposed to be matte. And if you have seen any other of my videos anyway, you would know that my skin is oily, so I need something that's gonna control the oil and it's gonna leave my skin flawless and matte for most of the day, or as long as I wear the foundation. So I do enjoy the LA Girl Pro Coverage, but the problem with this foundation is a little bit luminous. So whenever I use this foundation, I have to use a primer that is matte based, that's gonna keep my skin matte. So when the foundation comes, it's gonna control the luminosity a little bit, if that makes any sense. But without any further ado, I'm going to start the video and let's go. So I'm going to start with obviously the basic one. Both the foundations were bought from Beauty Bay. If you don't know what Beauty Bay is, it's a website that has loads of makeup goodies that you can go and buy them, especially in Europe and in UK and Ireland, obviously because, you know, it is a UK, it's based in UK. So so these foundations, both of them are €11.25. So, you know, I could say that they are drugstore foundations. They don't belong to the high-end foundations, but that's not the point. The point is that, do they worth it? Do they work? Because otherwise, you know, why are we even here discussing about it? So that's what we're going to find out today. So what I'm going to do, as you all lovely people know, I'm going to use my beauty blender because I don't want to use a brush. No way. I mean, I could, but I just don't want to, because brushes don't really work for me that well. I don't know, it just leaves the foundation on and it just looks cakey, so I don't like this. So I'm gonna have half of my face with the matte foundation and the other half with the luminous, and you can see the difference between the two foundations, and it depends on your skin. You can decide which one is for you. So if, let's say, you have a dry skin, I'd go with the LA Girl Pro Coverage because that has a bit of luminosity and it's gonna give you that shine that you need. If you are more of an oily girl like myself, I guess you go with the Pro Matte, but that's why we're here, to find out whether that's worth it, if it controls the oil and for how long, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna prime half of my face with the Catrice. That's where I'm going to put my LA Girl Pro Coverage, the luminous one. So the Catrice one is basically for pore refining and anti-shine base. So basically what it does is it just keeps all the luminosity away and it keeps your face matte. So let's keep going. Let me put my hair back and I'm gonna put half of my face with this. And yes, guys, before you ask, I did do my brows and I did do my eyes, so it can save us a little bit of time. So there you go. And the other half of my face, where I'm going to put the matte foundation, I'm going to put a silicone base primer, which is No Problem, from Touch in Sol, and that's my favorite primer. And it's finishing and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to reorder it. So yeah. And it smells amazing. It leaves your skin so smooth. I just love this primer so much. But I think I will have to repurchase it because it's just amazing. It works like a charm. So I do have a review as well of this primer. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna leave a link down below so you can go and have a look, see if you want to. Let me get my mirror really quickly because we will need it. Duh! And let me see. Okay, we are all set. So I'm going to start with my LA Girl from this side that I put the matte, and you need maybe 1 pump for it. Now my color, in case you have my skin, is I think natural beige, nude beige. So yeah, let's go really quick, or at least I'll try to be really, really quick. I don't know if I can, but we can always try. So this foundation, it is full coverage. Like, I have a pimple over here, and I know you can see it because it has like a texture, obviously, but it's not as bad as it was before. So, but it still gives you that luminosity, you know. Okay guys, I'm back with my Blue Beauty Blender, and I'm gonna go ahead with my matte Pro Matte 1 pump, and let's see the difference. Now in this color I am medium beige, so yeah, there is a difference in the colors, obviously, but I'm hoping not as much. Now with this one I find that I need a bit more of a pump, so I need 2 pumps, and let's see. This is supposed to be as well full coverage. Great stuff if you think about it. Now let me just do this. Well, overall I think the color looks a little bit more light, but like I said, this can really be fixed with a little bit of contouring, so don't you worry about that. But overall, like, you can see that this side over here looks a little bit more luminous. Like when I turn, it just has a bit of a shine. In this side, it's just really, really matte. Like, you can't really see a shine. So that's the difference of it. But overall, I think, like, if I look at it, like, the matte looks a bit better because it doesn't give me any texture whatsoever. Like, they're both really, really full coverage, but it's just, at the moment, it seems like this is more, it covered more things than this side, and it just looks a little bit more matte. Like, I can't see my pores as much as in this side. Now it could be the primer as well. It could be that the Catrice primer cannot really compete with the No Problem, because they both have pore, they're both designed for pore filling, but you know, it could be that they work different because one of them is silicone, one of them is not. I don't know. I honestly do not know. But let's go on with contouring. And well, actually, first let's go on and use a concealer. Of course, you know my all-time favorite concealer is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I am in C7, and let's put this on and see the difference. Okay, so I will still need a little bit of boost. So there we go. Now let me get my red one because I think it's gonna be okay. And let's do that thing. And excuse me with all my faces and stuff, but you know, when you apply makeup on, you look ridiculous, like ridiculously funny. So yeah, yeah. Anyway guys, let's go on to contour. And for contour, I'm gonna use the new Sosu, I hope I'm saying it right, I'm not sure. The new Sosu contour in warm, because it said on the website that this is designed for olive undertones. So, you know, I have olive undertones and nude undertones. So let's find out. You know, I am loving this contouring stick. I mean, I wasn't really a contouring girl before, like with stick. I used powders, but this thing is just wowie. So yeah, that's exactly what I need in my life right now. So I'm getting it and I'm loving it. So let's keep going, guys. Don't I look gorgeous? I think I do. Let's blend that contouring. Let's create the lovely V-line that everybody loves, especially if you do have a bit of a double chin or something, you really need to contour that area of yours. Seriously though. Now, I forgot my white one. I mean, this stick is just gorgeous. It just blends so easy, you know? I mean, and it leaves your the darker like shade, it leaves it so great. I love it. I use it every day since I got it, and I don't regret it in the slightest. Now, if you're interested, I can put links down below with all the products used, so that way you know what I use and you can go and check and have a look-see and all that. So, you know. Now, I'm gonna be using, oh my god, I look so different. I don't know what is going on. You know, like I think the sun came out a few weeks ago when I sunbathed, like I lie down there, you know, so my whole body looks so different. So I kind of look like ill over here, and then my body looks like screaming to, you know, get out. But on the real life, like when I see myself in the mirror, you know, in a bigger mirror, it just looks fine. It doesn't look anything whatsoever different. So the lighting might affect the whole thing, you know. So just letting you know, Now I'm gonna put the bronzer that we all know I love. It's a butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I don't even have to look to know that this is what it is. And let's give some warmth to my face because we need it. Okay, not right now, phone, not right now. Like seriously, not right now. So there we go. That's it. Then we're gonna go ahead with the blush, of course, and I'm gonna be using my MAC Fleur Power, and I'm gonna be using my BH brush because that's my favorite one. Give those cheeks some definition, bitch. Okay, there we go. I think I look fantastic, fabulous. And then I'm gonna do my baking, and no, I'm not cooking, sorry. So, you know, from this is from Beauty Bakery, and it's their flour in translucent powder, and let's do that thing. Okay, so let me just bake. Wake and bake. Alright, I know I look ridiculous right now. Some of you might be thinking, what the heck? But trust me guys, you kinda need this thing in your life. It's the best setting powder ever. I mean, wow. I'm impressed. You don't even need so much. Like, wow. So, just a bit of an advice. It is an excellent powder, and I cannot wait to get their foundation. Of course, it was out of stock, the one I needed, so yeah. But I guess I have to, you know, just keep on waiting, and hopefully I can get it one day. I don't know when, but one day I can get it. So there you go. Now I know it looks a bit crooked. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I'm not gonna leave it too much. I'm just gonna get something like this, a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to tap the excess because I don't want to leave it too bright, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so there you go. That's it. What else do I have to do? Right, highlight guys. How can I forget about this? So my new cheat for having a really pop-up highlight, it's very simple. First things first, you're gonna use setting spray, right? On your cheeks. Or wherever you want to apply the highlight. Now, secondly, you're getting your brush, you're getting a highlight. I'm using the Amazing highlighter because I'm in love with it. And then you just get a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit. You tap the excess and you go boom. That's how you have the popping. And you do the same with the other cheek. And you have it, girls and boys and girls. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Yep, there you go. And I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose because you know I like having a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my lips, because those lips need a highlight, of course. And that's it, you guys. I'm going to finish off my eyes and I'm gonna be right back. Okay guys, so that was a look. I finished with my eyes. I just did something more dramatic because I've seen that actually on Twitter and I was like, oh my god, I really have to do it. So that's what it is. Now you can see that my face looks the same, like basically at the moment it just feels the same. It's just that after a little while you could notice whether, you know, your face looks a little bit more luminous or not, you know. Like some matte foundations are amazing, some matte foundations just don't really work for me because they crack my skin, and then after a little while I just have to get it off because it just makes my skin look terrible. So I don't know, I'll have to just keep on wearing it for the day, and maybe I'll just put an update on the description box down below, and I'm gonna tell you like whether this foundation did work or didn't work for me. But at the moment I just don't see any difference whatsoever like with the foundation. And I can just come a little bit closer and show you that it just, like, you can see a little bit of luminosity over here, but nothing really that's gonna kill me, you know what I mean? So that was it, guys. I'm always love to hear your opinion, your option, you know, everything, your ideas. So if you do have anything to say, if you have any requests, you can always leave a comment down below and let me know, and I will try my absolute best to do it if I can review something or not. Do I like this foundation? At the moment I do. Do I think it's better than the Pro Coverage? I kind of think it's the same. It's just that for my skin type, since I'm oily, I would probably reach for the matte foundation. But now, like I said, I have to just keep the makeup on for a few hours, see how it goes, and then I will decide whether or not the matte is much better than the luminous one. But am I excited that the LA Girl came up with the matte foundation? Obviously, because anything that's matte is for my skin type and I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a link down below where you can find this foundation from Beauty Bay, and you can go and have a check and see for yourselves. And I'm gonna leave a link for the Pro Coverage as well, so you can see in case you have a dry skin or not. So that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, don't forget to give thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you again. Bye.